Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of Showcase on Bloodborne. So, Ludwig has a lot of great weapons, but I think the whole Bloodborne community can agree this one's not one of them. Ludwig's rifle. A rifle typically used by healing church members, or hunters I should say. This rifle was employed by Ludwig, the first hunter of the church. Its long, heavy barrel makes up in range for what lacks up in loading speed. This story doesn't sound very good. Ludwig's rifle exhibits several departures from the workshop's designs, suggesting the church anticipated much larger inhuman targets. Though I don't think that really matters to this weapon, the size of your target. Because visually, this thing is just ugly. Well, clearly it's unique looking. There's no other weapon like it. I'm guessing a loading mechanism is somewhere in the base of that weapon. It really has a really long barrel. And right here is this wheel. I can't even think what this wheel is meant for. Priming the weapon? I don't know. Cocking it? I have no clue. It's just there. It looks awkward. It looks stupid. And it's pretty stupid as well when you think about it in terms of design. But there's still some use for it. It's not totally useless though. Going on to the stats for Ludwig's rifle. Now, physically, for that blood attack, whoa. Like, wow. That's low. Like, that's atrociously low. Lowest damage in the game besides the torch, which I've yet to get to, but we'll soon. But wow. So yeah, very low base damage, and the bonus damage even worse. +3. It's like, that's wow. Get it to bed, you rip off his clothes, and like, yeah, it's just disappointment there. Moving on, we can see the Quicksilver and this standard one shot, and durability is 150. Tribute bonus, what it's really worth is E for Blood Tinge, and a tribute requirement is 9 strength and 10 both skill and 9 Blood Tinge. It's like, wow. That's very distracting how little that is. And the special damage, for what it's worth, you can see how bad it is here. It's just blood attack. It's all just blood attack and disappointment. Yeah. Yeah, yikes. Alright. When firing this weapon, you can see that it's a shotgun. And it actually has a big range that shotgun spread, although it's still a spread of a shotgun. Now here's me being stupid and forgot I didn't clear out the area, but you can see that it's still not the best weapon for long-range engagement, and that's me running away from and realizing I bit off more than I could chew. Going on upgrading Ludwig rifle, which I completely believe is just pointless, you can see that you get per upgrade 3 base damage. Bonus 1. I don't recommend upgrading this thing at all. It is pointless. It is a waste. But nonetheless, I'll still show you as far as I'll take it. Ugh, God, it's so terrible. Oh man. And here we arrive at the final upgrade I'll take it to. Ugh. Ugh, like I went nowhere. And I do have the one upgraded version because in the past I thought maybe this weapon would be good. Maybe, but I was wrong. It wasn't. But no matter. Moving on to performance. Alright. Now, how does one perform? Well, when you think of the blunderbuss, it's good for parrying, and that still stands. But there's something vastly different about this and the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is very short range. Ludwig rifle actually has some range, but I'm not sure what's the point of that. Like, what is the point of having such thing at range? Because you can see this thing does no damage, and here it is full auto. Like, this is as fast as I can fire it. It's slow. So yeah, it's more punishing if you don't get that parry quite right. As you can see here, when fighting the Executioner, I missed, well, attacked too soon, I struggled, and I luckily just got in time that parry. And then I decided to fight this group second, out of order, so everyone's already walking away, and I want to try and hit a whole group at a distance. But the damage is just abysmal, but you see, 3 parries at once. So it's good at parrying. And it has some range. But I'm not sure what's the point of that range. You want to get to your opponent in that second when you parry him, because at this range I can barely get to him in time. just barely in time. So I'm not sure where this weapon stands in like being worth it. I can see it could stun some players. Some people are using it to stun others that, you know, go to heal, but other than that, not a whole lot. Okay, let's go on to the pros and cons of Ludwig's rifle. On the pros, it is still very easy to cause parries with, and it has a better range for the shotgun for what that's worth. Now, on the cons, it is slower than the blunderbuss. It is weaker than the blunderbuss. And having a shotgun at range is a bit abysmal in my opinion. It's kind of pointless. Yes. Oh, and there's virtually no bonus damage. Alright, going on to the score for Ludwig's rifle. Damage, I'm going to give a 3 out of 10. It is slightly weaker than the blunderbuss, so I'll give it a point lower. It is significantly slower than the majority of the firearms, so I'm going to give that a 3 out of 10. It's only faster than some of the very heavy weapons. Bonus, 1 out of 10. Bonus and this weapon do not get along. They have never been on a date, clearly. Miscellaneous, I'm going to give a 3 out of 10. This weapon, it's good for repairing, sure, but so are a lot of other weapons that do a lot better. And some PvPers can get some use out of this, but very little. Very small use out of this. Even then, I'd rather take an actual better weapon than actually take this, so that I can actually do damage and parry, and be faster. So in total, I give Ludwig's rifle 10 out of 40. It's bad. It's bad. At least in my opinion, anyway. Here it is with the gem in it. It went from 16 to 29. Am I going to show you the footage for any combat? No. It's pointless. This weapon does not kill people. Alright, so in conclusion, you got the overall impression that I don't like this weapon. I kind of share that sentiment with the majority of Bloodborne players. No doubt there's some people who love this weapon. More power to them. I, however, do not see the value in it. I see very little use, very little utility, and very little damage. And not nearly as much parrying compared to other weapons. But oh well, it is simply my opinion in the end, and a lot of other people's opinion as well. Well, that's Showcase for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Take care out there.